Hi and welcome to this mini 3-part video course on how to podcast. My name is Simon Champion and I'll be taking you through step by step on what you need to create and promote your very own podcast. In this video we'll be looking at what podcasting is and isn't, who can benefit from podcasting, and why podcasting can be a great marketing tool. So first of all, let's start with what is a podcast? Well, Dictionary.com describes a podcast as a digital audio or video file or recording, usually part of a themed series that can be downloaded from a website to a media player or computer. This is in a way correct, but if I simply put an audio file on my website, this is not technically a podcast because you can't subscribe to it. It is actually the subscription part that is the heart of podcasting, which is important from an ongoing basis. So let's start with how popular are podcasts? Well, podcasting is currently growing in popularity, even though it is what I would call old technology. The stats show that 53% of the US population of 12-year-olds or older listen to a podcast at least once a month, with over 21 million hours of podcast audio being listened to each day. Podcast listeners are now listening to podcast audio more than any other form of audio, and there's been a shift from AM/FM radio to podcasting, which is probably due to in-car entertainment going digital. So who can benefit from creating their own podcast? Well, as a professional trainer, I've been asked more and more recently to help large organisations train their staff on how to create podcasts. It's seen as a great way of distributing information on portable devices and a great way of distributing information. After all, we can listen to podcasts in the car, on our phones and tablets, etc. It doesn't have to be large organisations that can benefit, as just about anyone can benefit from creating their own podcast. Some examples could be business coaches who want to pick up more clients, authors who are looking to market their book, PR firms who want to provide a valuable service for their clients where they want to get their message out, financial advisors who want to differentiate themselves in the marketplace where it's important to be able to build trust, and of course individuals who have something that they want to share. For example, I heard recently where an airline hostess created a regular popular podcast where she told stories of incidents that happened on the flight where she'd experienced well-known celebrities doing daft things, mixed up with journeys and other such bizarre stories. So you can see the potential of podcasting. Apart from simply just creating a podcast, podcasting can be a great marketing tool as part of your social media arsenal. For businesses, it can build brand awareness. It can position them as thought leaders and increase the know, like and trust factor. Podcasting can boost email opt-ins and open rates where you can send your audience to your own website where they can opt in to download some information relevant to the podcast, for example. Podcasting can expand your platform and network and make a celebrity of you in your niche, similar to the air hostess. So you can start to see that creating a podcast can be a valuable tool. So I've explained to you a bit about where we currently are with podcasting and how it is growing in popularity and how you can use it as a marketing tool. In the next video, I'll explain to you why you should consider the who, what and why before you start creating your own podcast.